Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to some more of Microsoft Flight Simulator. How are we doing? Can you hear the game okay? Can you hear me okay? Does everything sound okay? How are we doing? Welcome to another Flight Sim stream on the channel. How are we doing? Hello to everyone on YouTube who's watching, and of course hello to everyone who's watching on Twitch as well. Been a little while since I did a stream, so I wanted to jump back on and do another Flight Sim stream. Sorry I haven't been very active with many videos in the past 2 weeks, but we've been quite busy IRL. We're of course in the Phoenix A320 today flying as Lufthansa, something like that. I don't actually know how to pronounce it properly, but DHL. So, as you know, I use my Stream Deck for all the camera options, like all my camera buttons, everything, like whether it's internal or external camera views. But I've added a few profiles on there which apparently work in the aircraft, so like with the EFIS, and everything like that, with like different options and buttons and stuff like that. My goal in the end is to get the next, because I've only got the Stream Deck Mark II, so my next goal is to get the Stream Deck Ultra, so it's got more buttons, and I can kind of like add all like one big profile, so I can do all the fights and stuff, all the cabin cockpit buttons and switches stuff on the Stream Deck, so I don't have to physically like use the mouse. So recording it will look more cinematic. So yeah. Anyway, enough from that. Let's jump into the cockpit. Here we are. And we are running live weather on time as well, may I add. So let's turn the external power. So yeah. So this one, the seatbelt signs. Again, I've just I haven't used this profile much yet, so I'm interested to see the options for it, so I'm just kind of working it out at the moment. So I've got cruise, I've got flight, and I've got taxi. Oh, cool. So I can turn flight control. Oh, look at that, actually tells me, that's cool. Turn the flight director on and off. Cool. Again, I want to get one big profile in the end, but that's cool. I can cancel that. Awesome, nice. Again, what this means I don't actually have to physically like press it on the actual things. That's quite cool. Okay, taxi. Why are people coughing? Right, let's turn my iPad. EFB. Right. Let's import the flight to Simbrief, or from Simbrief, shall I say. Let's get the aircraft. Let's do fast time 6 minutes. So people are now boarding, get onto the aircraft. So let's see how we get on here, shall we? I don't know how much I can actually do. Cruise, taxi. Okay. So let's on the batteries. Bless you. Okay, cruise supply is on. Army everything at the moment, there we go. Okay, let's go to the MCDU here. Go. It's you. NFC menu, go in it, and we can request the details. So as you will see from the top of the screen, and also from the title, we're going from Milan to Prague today. Well, Rome, basically Rome to Milan to I can't remember now. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Milan to yeah, Milan to Vienna. So that's where we're going. Okay. So in it there, in it request as well. Lovely. Yes, if you have just joined, feel free to get involved in the chat. How you doing? So flight number today is obviously DRH 45. Cost index is 15. Flight over today is 32,000 feet. So I just put 320. Wind, well, we can do the wind requests as well. Okay. Now we're going to be departing from runway 17 by the 7 Charlie departure. Doesn't seem to be on there, weirdly enough. At 17 got a nasty 7 Charlie, which isn't on there for some reason. And we're going to be arriving at runway 34 by the 2 Whiskey approach, which is there. Remove that discontinuity. Lovely. Aircraft loaded, perfect. Should do that. Should do that in a second. I'll go there. Yeah, take off runway 17. Runway 17 is dry, so we'll sync the load sheet. Sync the overworks and calculate. That's the MCDU. So B1 is 138, PR 138, B2 138, flaps 1, flex temp 66 degrees. Then we can go to this bit here, 56.0 and 33.0. 56.0, 33.0. Fuel planning as well. Now putting the strobe lights, nose lights, landing lights as well. Put them all on. Got to confirm that as well. Okay. Let's push back and ready for departure. QNH is going to be 1007.
Ciao, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass inserted.
So, slightly if you breathe now. If you start as well. Move it to the IR to align. Let's just make sure it's all good. Don't have any more discontinuities, which we do, so let's remove that. There we go, lovely. Perfect. Okay. So taking off runway 17. We can just push back left, lovely, there we go. Perfect. Now, move the external power. Oh, whoops daisy, that was my bad. Whoops. Should wait for the APU to start. I hope I don't have to put all the flight plan in the game, that's going to be a pain. No, I think we're okay. Nope, we're all good. Thankfully. And so I've got to wait for the APU to become available. Whoops a daisy. Oh well. Now it's available. There we go. Now we can remove external power. Yeah, that was my bad. Parking brakes. Start engine 1.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Start engine 1. Engine 2. Armor spoiler. Not sure why the heading's not available. Parking brake is set. Confirm good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
There we go. IR's to align. Perfect. Beautiful. Taxi lights on. Well. So, Perhaps one.
Flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
So, perhaps one. Flight control. Up 0.6. Okay, to config that. All breakers max, signs are on, cabin is checked, spoilers at arm, perhaps when take off and to config is normal, parking brake is set, TCAS is standby, APU is available, CARA. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about these taxi lines. I installed like a plugin for like more like realistic taxi lines, but it seems to have I've actually removed my taxi lines instead. So I need to remove that after the stream, but it's fine for now. Okay, so we've only got to go over there basically, so that's fine. Okay, quick flight controls check. Right, left, or left, right, we're doing it properly. Up, down, left, right. Okay. Taxi light is on. Okay, I think we're good to taxi. So yeah, that's why there's no taxi lines at the moment, which I know looks really silly, but as I say, I did add like a realistic taxi line plugin for Flight Sim 2, but it seems to actually remove the actual taxi lines itself rather than made it more realistic. So yeah, it's okay. I'll just remove the plugin and it'll be fine again. So it's alright. Never mind. Okay. I would remove it now, but I don't want the game to crash, so I'll just do it after the flight. It's okay. I'll go down here and turn around. That's fine. And so, we are in real live weather and time, so this is how it looks if we were there now. Everything's ready for takeoff. Okay. I'll do a bit of a swivel here. Okay, now I'll remove the plugin after the stream and then we'll have taxi lines back next time. All good. All good. Okay. Okay, DOH 425, cleared for takeoff, runway 17. Okay, takeoff. Man for access to rest runway. All thrust blue, thrust set. Okay. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. My days, my co-pilot's sneezing all the time. I'm gonna get a cold. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey Joe, how you doing? Right, autopilot went on. And put it into climb. Lovely. Perfect. Thank you for subbing to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Right, retract the taxi light. Right, change that to standby. Lovely. You don't really get how people are into planes. Well, it's just personal preference, isn't it, really? Aviation, stuff like that. Retract the flaps. I mean, I'm more into, like, commercial flying. I don't really like flying the small planes. I prefer to fly, I prefer to fly, like, the big Airbus jets and that, you know? Mike Smith, how you doing, mate? Exactly. Some people prefer like playing truck sims. Some people prefer playing flight sims. You know, just personal preference. Exactly. You're into F1 sim car racing. Exactly. Exactly. I keep stuttering this afternoon. I do apologise. Been awake since 4 AM this morning. Right, we're going to climb to top of the sun, which is going to be 36,000 feet. So let's do that. Yeah, thank you for subbing, Joe. And welcome to the stream as well, Mike. How you doing? Don't crash. I'll try not to. I mean, I don't plan to.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seat.
Yeah, never plan to.
While the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend
You grew up near an MDF for watching tornadoes, Harriers. Really, that's awesome. Right, set to standard pressure. There we go. Yeah, heading to Vienna. That's where we're heading to today. That's why I changed my channel to Flight Sim, because I've done trucking content for like 4 years and I was just completely burned out of it. I completely just had enough of it, and I wanted to do something new. And I've done the odd, I've done the odd Flight Sim stream here and there, but I wanted to focus the channel on it a lot more. So that's why I changed the theme, really. If you live near a train station, then your outcome will be different. Oh, I see. Maybe you'd be playing trains. Maybe you'd be playing trains if you live near a train station. It's a bit like when I was young. I used to like live near like where a lot of trucks would go past, and that's how I kind of got into trucking. you know? Really? Oh, that's awesome, Mike. I haven't played the new Train Sim. Is it like Train Sim World 6 or something? I played Train Sim World 5. I haven't played any other one. Or any new one from that. Retract the landing lights. Seatbelt signs we can now turn off. Oh, we are on live weather, as I say, so. There's Dave. Everyone say hello to Dave. Also, that's awesome, Mike. Yeah, I've been into aviation, kind of like flight sim and that for a long time. I have said this before, but for people who haven't heard me say it before, I also first kind of got into like the flight sim content world because I watched this show called EasyJet Inside the Cockpit. And there was a couple of series of that, and I watched both those series. I don't know if you've ever watched that, but I kind of got interested from there about aviation and that, and I also like watched people stream flight sim, and I've played flight sim for many years, so it's great fun, great fun. But like I say, I do prefer to play commercial jets rather than like little planes, you know. You've been flight simming since 2000. Oh wow. I've done it for around about 6-7 years, but not as long as you have. You also have farm sim, truck sims. Nice. My channel used to be about truck sims. Like I said, I did truck sims for over 4 years, but I just burned out completely on it. So changed everything to flight sim. See the mountains over there? Looks lovely, doesn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely awesome. Well, my favourite aircraft is certainly Airbus. It's certainly the Airbus A320, which is what we're flying today. If people are new into flight sim or stuff like that, then my first recommended like payware add-on you should get for Microsoft Flight Sim or Flight Sim 2024 is definitely the Phoenix A3, you know, the Phoenix aircraft. It does make me wonder. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 was released obviously in like 2020-ish, and then 2024 was released in like well, around 2024, I'll just say. But you think it's 2026 now. What do you think the chances are of there being another flight sim in 2028? Like, what are the chances? Because it's like 4 years from the first one to the second one, and now we're basically 2 years on from this one. Well, one and a bit, but by the end of this year, we'll be 2 years. So it does make you wonder whether there'll be another flight sim stream in a few years' time. You're saving up the Phoenix bundle. Good idea. I've got all the aircraft, 19, 20 and 21, but yeah. If you haven't got the A320, then you definitely want to get the bundle. I've got the Inbuild's A350, which I was going to fly, but I thought I'd just fly the A320 instead, but yes. To be fair, I did try the fly-by-wire A380 a few weeks ago, and it was absolutely fine for me. So it might just maybe need to go your settings or something, or make sure your game's updated, or make sure like your Ini manager or fly-by-wire manager is up to date, or your add-ons are up to date. Because that can also cause issues if the compatible items are not up to date together, then that will cause issues. That wing flex. Real cool. The fact that you can just do this from like your desk now is like mad, isn't it? Like how realistic it looks, like, you know, it's just crazy. Like we're so fortunate as like aviation fans and stuff like this to be able to like play this game, or you know, to play any flight sim game. But personally, I think flight sim 2020 and 24 are, you know, supreme and, you know, far better than any other flight sim out there. When do you want to start descending? I like to always plan a little bit ahead rather than too late, you know? So, let's have you start descent. Cool. All good. Beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, awesome. A little bit of turbulence here as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, so we've got to eventually upgrade my setup to like the Stream Deck Ultra, so I can have all the buttons on the actual Stream Deck itself, so I can operate it from a Stream Deck rather than having like press buttons and, you know, use my mouse. Well cool, well cool. Basically, just sit back and relax now. They're almost about to hit 29,000 feet. Yes, well, cool. I did start looking at having a look at trying to fly the Eurocopter, which is in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 the other day, but I didn't have much chance the other day. But I set up all my controls and that, but that's as far as I got to, unfortunately. Trying to look down there, see if I can see any people, but nope. All behaviour is normal, no. all good. But yes, if you have just joined, welcome. Feel free to tell in the chat. We're flying the Phoenix Airbus A320 and heading over to Vienna. Flying the LH today. Of course, I'm using the Thrustmaster Captain Pack X setup. So what I use to fly and use the throttle for, etc. Flaps and the speed brake, so it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, just about to hit 32,000 feet now. Right, level 2, well, I've got 274. Noticed him actually descending earlier at WW410, 30,000 feet. Oh, so we're going to get near some terrain there. That looks fun. Okay. Well, let's get the approach info set up. I like to be a little bit earlier, just so I've got it all set up and so I'm not having to rush around the last minute. So, let's go here. Of course, we'll be landing at runway 34. Apply the METAR. QNH is going to be 1006. Temperature is going to be 0 degrees, so pretty chilly. Well, very cold down there. I need to work out the baro or radio. So let's go here. Then we go to arrivals. Actually, that's let's go here. Instrument approaches. We're looking for IS34. IS34, there we go. And we're looking for the 2 Whiskey approach. 790, let's try. Let's try, right, let's try the Whiskey approach, see if I can see it. There we go, 2 Whiskey approach. That's what we're coming in on. 071 degrees. Not proceed beyond Milan or Passat without ATC clearance, without onward ATC clearance at the head. That would be the gas clear. Flight level. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be fun. I can't remember where it was to. I did post a video, I think it was yesterday, maybe, or the day before. But did an awesome landing, and that was well fun. That was well fun. So hopefully I have another good landing today. Okay. Of course, if you are watching this stream, and if you're watching on YouTube, then please ensure you click that like button. Of course, if you're watching on Twitch, then make sure to hit that follow button. Right, we're going to set the barrow as 790. Be much appreciated. And then we're going to set the estimated fuel on board. So it's going to be 57.7. Go back to here. Landing weight is going to be 57.7. Max manual, max reverse, manual land, flaps full, all thrust on. 12 knot wind from the left. Yeah, 2,000 meters we're going to use apparently. Yeah, definitely see that turbulence. I think we'll switch the seatbelt signs back on for now. Just for safety. Right. Okay. Does it good on it? Does it good? Hello Rebby, thank you. Very kind. Glad to hear you enjoying the stream. Do appreciate it. Currently in cruise at the moment. Okay, how are we getting on there? So everything is set up now. Let's start the descent in a minute. The 32,000 feet. Well, we are actually at 32,000 feet, sorry. I was going to say. Altitude restriction of 32,000 feet, just the pink, and then after that we'll start our descent to 30,000 feet in a bit. Like, look at that wing flex. Well cool, well cool. The more flight sim I do, the more I enjoy playing it. What's also quite a cool feature is that obviously be able to fly when it's real live within time. So, like for example, the storms we've been having the past few years, like we can literally fly in them in the game. Like, obviously in real life it's like obviously quite, you know, dangerous to fly in a storm and stuff like that, but the fact that you can do that in the game is quite cool, you know? Very immersive. We'll just keep the speedbump signs on now. Due to like the then starting soon. And the winds, etc. Right. Ooh. Well, I did that, which is easy. Look at that, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful. Does look good. Very good. But we are halfway over now. Halfway through our flight. Over halfway through our flight. Hello Mikey, no worries mate. Glad to have you watching, thank you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And of course those who are watching either on YouTube or Twitch, thank you for joining today, I do appreciate it very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And hope you've had a good day. So en route to Vienna, we're halfway through our flight now. Starting our descent very, very shortly. As you can see, the sun's on the very tip of just starting to set. On the very tip. So it's not going down yet, but it will be very shortly. Time for you to do the first flight of the day. Nice, nice. What's your favourite aircraft? Do you know what the like default Airbus is like in the game now? I haven't flown it for ages, because obviously I've tried the Phoenix a lot, but I wonder how it is now, because I've flown the default Aerosoft Airbus A320 in multiple flights in 2020, but I haven't flown it since, so I just wondered how it was. Oh, AJ, how you doing, mate? The A320, nice. Same for me, Mikey, mate. Same for me. First aircraft you managed to master back in... Oh my days. Bless you. Bless you. I can, nice, nice. Starting our descent soon. Looking quite cloudy below, so that's going to be fun. Doing good, awesome. Working on assignments, learning a whole lot of stuff for the SBL theoretical exam, so you'll know what to do, but I'm going to survive. Awesome. You'll be right, mate, you'll be right. Best of luck with it all. Good to have you here. So, apologies for the lack of streams lately. I've been super busy IRL. but always trying to fit the stream when I can.
Simulator training last month.
You mean the one where you somehow
Sure,
landed
I'm
on
gonna
the
turn off
taxiway instead of the runway?
The
Okay, in
The
my
pilot's
defense,
talking
the
because it's
visuals
getting
switched
annoying.
At exactly the wrong moment. It was dark, raining, and the sim instructor decided to throw every
Where is
malfunction
it?
at us
Pilots.
simultaneously.
Yeah, but the instructor was pretty clear about not using parked aircraft
It's getting
as
annoying.
braking points.
Sure, easy to say from the comfy seat behind the controls. And besides, it wasn't a collision, just a
Oh, God.
gentle nudge.
I'm just
A
gonna go for now.
gentle
It's
nudge
getting
into
annoying.
a si-
Flying season starts on the 14th of March. You'll go, really? Oh, that'd be good, mate. You know, although it's February now, it will soon come round. It will soon come round.
Now, here's
Oh my God, they're still
exactly where
talking.
things
Why are they
went
still talking?
catastrophically wrong.
At least you made history. First pilot in company training to score negative points.
Ha ha.
I've turned it off.
Let's just say it's a
I need
good
to update
thing
this, to be
real
fair.
airplanes don't have reset buttons.
True that. Don't worry.
I
I'll
know,
help you
right?
next
I know,
time
right? Imagine if
by
PA was on.
double checking your runway alignment.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was a mistake.
Really feeling the love here.
Okay. Well, descent in it to 30,000. Yeah, pass pretty much most of the. It's going to pass most of the terrain. Obviously, there's still mountains around us, but it'll be fine. I was saying earlier, like, you know how my Stream Deck I use my camera buttons, etc. Well, I've got a couple. I'm not using them now. It's not quite set up properly, but I've got a couple like profiles on my Stream Deck as well, which I can use for like buttons and switches for the aircraft, rather than me having to like manually click on everything. I want to upgrade my Stream Deck because currently I've got the Stream Deck Mark II, which has five buttons across and 3 down. And I want to get the next one up, Stream Deck Ultra, so I've got more buttons, so I can have like the actual aircraft setup buttons on the Stream Deck, so I can do everything on the Stream Deck. So when I'm doing videos and flights, you won't see me like clicking anything. It'll be like proper like realistic. So I'm looking forward to trying that out when the time comes to do that. Right, we're going to descend to 30,000 feet now. Start of our descent. Seatbelt signs are on because of the turbulence. Gonna need a hand cam. Gonna need a Stream Deck cam. I used to have my webcam on, you know, but I turned it off because nobody seemed to watch. So I just turned it off. Well, people did watch, but yeah, no, just the stream seemed to be there when my webcam was off. So. Goes beautiful. Okay. Off the terrain bit for now. A while yet to do our next descent. Probably just something funky with the camera. Yeah, like a head cam. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? So you can see what I was seeing right in front of me. That'd be quite cool. It's a bit like me having like my eye tracker on, like when I move my head you can see me move my head, but then the problem with that is every time I look at the chat the camera will keep moving, so that's why I have it paused most of the time. At some point you've got to do a full home cockpit. Hey, I'd love to, but I don't have the money for it, unfortunately. Very expensive, but I would like to upgrade my setup, like I said, at some point. the stream with the new Stream Deck, and I do have to get the do at some point, you know, at some point. But that's one thing in it about fights and, you know, like add-ons and content, and you know, it's not cheap, is it? It's not cheap. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. You know, it really is worth every penny. Alright, carry on descending now. Perfect, that sounds perfect. 99-1 split. I can't remember what the company's called. Begins with S, and they do like proper home cockpits. I do follow them on Facebook, but I can't remember what the page is called. Hang on, let me have a quick search. Let me search Flight Sim Home Cockpit A320. It'll pop up straight away. Where is it? I can't see it now, but yeah, they do. Yeah, Skylark. Well done, AJ. That's exactly what I was going to say. Well done. Yes, Skylark, which is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Something like that. I can't remember exactly, but something like that. Skylarky, something like that. Probably sounds about right. But yes, but I mean, I've got like my Thrustmaster Captain Backaxe set up, which is awesome. But I would like to get the McDo at some point, and I would like to get the. Have you seen that, like the add-on they've made where it's like the landing gear? I'm trying to think what else is on now. Like basically, it's basically this bit. It's basically that bit, which is pretty cool. So I do have to get that out at some point, but and also the EFIS as well. That, you know, that would be awesome. But there is a company called Flight Sim Panels, which is what I'm going to do with the Stream Deck. And so I can basically add it all on there, so it's going to be like proper realistic. You know what that section is called? We're just going to call it the landing gear section. Is that cool? Just trying to show a picture of the Stream Deck to show you what I mean. There we go. Is this it? Oh, whoops, daisy. There we go. Here we go. There we go, something like this. So ideally, this is, ignore the overlapping of the picture, but this is basically something I want. Ideally, what I'm going to have, so all the buttons on the Stream Deck, so I can control it. Here we go, look. External power, etc. So I can control it from the Stream Deck rather than having to like manually click it. So that's also the Stream Deck I want to get as well. So yeah, that'll be the next plan of action. But yeah, just wanted to show you. But pretty cool, I thought. Right, next then 9,800. Oh, AJ has gone over to Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Worked just right for my setup as well, so pretty cool. Oh, you can see the sun's just starting to set now, so that's cool. A little bit of flood lighting and a little bit of, you know, a little bit of hood lighting, all the lights. Oh yeah. Okay, everything is looking good. So I'm just going to keep the seatbelt signs on now. Did you see my last video, AJ? I thought I did quite a good landing. It's quite scenic as well. Just being annoying, how's your VATSIM journey? Sorry, how's your VATSIM journey going? Not great, because I haven't even had time to do it, unfortunately. Haven't had any time lately. I'm just so busy at the moment. So busy working and... well, just working really. Working. The thing is, when I'm not working, I'm obviously like, you know, putting content and videos and obviously, you know, house stuff. You think you did, but you're not sure if it did. You probably got it. I'm not sure you have, so maybe not. Yeah, it went out yesterday, so it doesn't matter. I just wondered. I thought I did a quite good landing because it's quite scenic. I tell you what, I've started noticed. I'm starting doing more landings like manually. Like I used to do the odd manual landing, but it used to be rubbish, like really bad. But now I'm, you know, it's still a little bit of the odd bounce, like not bounce, but a bit of the odd like floating, etc. Blah blah blah. But it's not. You know, I'm getting there. We'll check it out later. No worries. Yeah, I say no pressure. Just wondered. More drag. Oh yeah, definitely. So you can definitely tell it's getting a little bit darker. And watch the speed. I don't know why I said it like that. I just felt like it. So being awake since 4 AM this morning, because I went obviously work this morning, so. Like if I started, then that's why. It'd be nice to do a little stream this afternoon, so thank you to those who have joined. So if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give it a like, and if you're watching on Twitch, then be sure to follow. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get to 3,000 on YouTube, and my sub count has been going up and down like a yo-yo lately. I don't know how I read your mind, but you wrote watch your speed with capital letters before. Oh, there we go, you see. Slow down. Right, sorry, we'll disarm. No, we'll arm the spoilers. I'm tired. Look at that, it looks beautiful. Look at that. I know it's only grass, but it just looks good, doesn't it, you know? Wow, grass. Amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and let's see if I can press a button on my stream deck and see if it works. I wonder if I can I don't know if I can. Stand by. I wonder if I can arm the approach on here. And the answer is no. Nope. Negative. I need to have a little bit more of a look at this, but well, see, I can press the local, I can press the LS. See, that's just turned on. Never seen grass in your life, it's beautiful. Well, right, we'll get back into standard pressure. Look to the right. Oh, I don't know. No, I haven't armed it. This button is what I was talking about, but yeah. Anyway. Okay, we'll just do it manually. But when I've got it all set up, maybe I'll have like a little camera just to, so you guys can see what I'm doing and that. Oh, that might be quite cool. I thought to like to see. Alright, send down to 3,600. Right, let's go back to my normal profile now. I know where I am then. Okay. Full track it says. Going to a cloud. Yippee, everyone says. I'm so sad, don't I get excited about flying into a cloud. If this landing is bad, there'll be consequences, but no pressure. No pressure indeed. Right. Nope. Nope. Mess. Can't do, concentrate. The thing is, when I'm not streaming, I actually concentrate. I do actually do alright. And it's hard to kind of justify that when every time I stream, or most times I stream, the landings are pretty meh. So, but they're not terrible, right? They're alright, they're just a bit... Yeah. Anyway. Right. If I stop talking, it's because I'm concentrating. You think I'll be fine? There's the spirit. You should put in brackets, I hope. Maybe, yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, roll on to 2 minutes later. Pull up, pull up. Right, gear down. I'm gonna be early. Rather be early than late. That's my motto. Too low terrain, yeah, exactly. I've got the bump for the train. I can do that. I'm gonna have to make my own custom. I'm gonna have to make my own kind of profile. That'd be quite cool. But there's so many buttons to like set and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Perhaps one. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but no, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, I do feel like I'm forgetting something, but I've done everything, so it's all good.
2,500.
Roger. Speed brake. Yeah, that's armed. Yeah, gears down. Auto brake is done, and perhaps I'm doing. So yeah, everything's done. Perhaps two. Last quick engine view. Runway is in sight, flaps free. Speed check, flaps free. There is actually an add-on you can get where you can talk to your pilot. Sorry, you can talk to your co-pilot and they can do the stuff for you. So if you say like gear up, they'll bring the gear up and do. Like, if you say flaps 1, they'll do flaps 1. It's called FS to crew. That's quite a cool add-on. Right, flaps full. Right, concentrate now. It's still landing in daylight, so that's good. Was a bonus. And it's the runway. There's another runway over there, I just noticed that. I have control. This is like my favourite part. I don't know about you, but this always seems to be like my favourite part. Dual controls, yeah. Yeah, some people say I have controls, some people say my aircraft, don't they? I think it depends, like, what you're told, I suppose. Like, what you're taught, or like, where you work, kind of thing.
1,000.
Or I can feel that wind. Me policy, yeah. Right, let's stop reading chat now. Yeah. Essentially, it's all the same thing, isn't it? It's just, you know. Yeah, company policy. I definitely feel that wind. It's not me. You know, that is the wind doing that. 2 rights, 2 reds. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Not me doing that, that is the wind doing that.
400.
We got this.
100 above. 300.
That wind, good grief. That is the wind doing that, that is not me.
Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Well, I'll be honest, that was quite difficult. That was quite difficult. Okay, max reverse decel, blah blah blah. That was quite difficult. Well, I'll take it. Also, you wasn't here at the start when I said this. You wasn't here at the start when I said this, AJ. But basically, I installed this plugin, which is meant to make the taxi lines like more realistic and had like a bit of a dirt mark on the runway. Anyway, I installed it, and as you can see, there's no taxi line. So if you're wondering why there's no taxi line, then that's why. It's okay, we're on the ground. Exactly, Justin. Thank you. Thank you for backing me up there. Very just used, yeah. Yeah, they use that much, you can't even see them anymore. They're all, what do you call it? They're all like graded out, faded out. That was fun. It's all good, it's all good. So there'll be many more flight sim streams to come, so if you haven't already, then be sure to follow. We love streaming to the community, talking to you guys. Talking all things aviation. That was good, that was fun. It was good fun. I think I made up a little bit of time as well, because I think it said I was going to arrive at about 20 past 4. Yeah, it's 16:16, so we've definitely made up a little bit of time. But yes, after the stream, I'll remove the plug-in because obviously we want taxi lines, don't we? So never mind. Right, we've got AP power. Splendid. It was good fun. Good fun. Okay. Go here. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed that stream. Hope you enjoyed that flight. You can recommend the bars plugin, but there's only a few airports actually supported. What's that? I haven't heard of that. A lot of my airports are just default. I have one airport add-on, but I don't have many airports, to be honest. Like add-ons. I know this is the wrong place to park, but it's fine. I feel like I've heard of that plugin, but I don't actually use it. I like the stop bars that plugin adds them on controls controlling lots. Ah, okay. I'll have to have a look at that. Bars plugin. Martin, thank you for following. It's the first time you made it to my stream, and it already feels dangerously addictive. You can really sense we're on the same wavelength. ITO. Welcome to Twitch, people. Don't know what that means. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. Again, I will add the taxi lines back in. All I've got to do is remove the plugin, so it's fine. And stop. Right, can we get the GPU, the ground power in? Yes, we can. Chalks and cones. I'm actually blind, I can't even see the buttons. There we go. Turn off the APU. Okay. Turn off the engines. Okay. And let's request the... I'll just do the board. Request the stairs. Cool. Okay. Let's turn the lights. Okay. Well, there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a good little flight. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Be sure to stay tuned for the next Flight Sim stream coming soon. But whatever you're doing, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I shall definitely see you next time.